Hello guys, how are you? I hope all of you will be fine. Today we will talk about the geography impact on the history of United States. All of you know that geography has been a source of great strength to the course of American history. The fertility of soil, the natural resources, the climate, and above all the security from foreign attacks has enabled the United States to make great progress. It was due to the geography impact that the North developed industrially, but the South progressed in the field of agriculture. The forests, the pastures have also helped America a great deal by providing her with a plenty of timber and dairy products. And now we will discuss all the elements and their impacts on the history of United States of America one by one. The first thing is the vastness of territory. The ever increasing population of United States of America was absorbed by the vastness of its territory. In 1607, only 104 whites landed on the coast of Virginia. As a result of subsequent immigrations from European countries, especially from Germany, Ireland, and England, the population rose to about 4 million. In 1900, this population touched the 10 million mark, and 1960, this population reached up to 180 million. And now in 21st century, this population is more than 320 million. The second element is ever-moving frontier. The growing population and immigration resulted in the growth of industrial cities, increase in urban population, and further movement to the west, which kept the frontiers of United States ever moving. The ever-moving frontier had twofold impact on the American way of life and history. First of all, the frontiers made the American life more democratic, and secondly, the frontiers complicated the American relations with the bordering countries and gave rise to the question of abolition, which culminated in 1961. This question of slavery dominated United States of America for about 4 decades and culminated in a civil war in 1861. The third impact is on the communication system. The mountain and highlands have also played role in shaping of American history. The Appalachians had hindered the settlement of English in the west, while the French kept themselves to the west of the mountains. After the defeat of French in 1763, the people started crossing the mountains and settled down in the Mississippi Valley. The fourth one is the diversity of society. The Western Rocky Mountain virtually marked the end of immigration, and the westward movement greatly slowed down beyond the Mississippi Valley. However, in California, the sudden discovery of gold mines led to the gold rush, and the state grew in population at much a faster rate. This in turn influenced the social, religious, and political life of the people. The people of industrial North were quite different from the people of agricultural South. The emergence of new culture is the fifth element. Earlier, the Americans were divided into Easterns, Westerns, and Northerns and Southerns. But the intermarriage and patching up of religious differences helped in creating a feeling of one nation among them. Their outlook, thinking, and way of life underwent changes and gave rise to a new culture and a new society. The economic factors also played important role in bringing the various groups and races together. The fifth one is impact on foreign policy. The geography of the United States has also influenced the course of the foreign policy of America. The America, separated from Europe by about 2,500 miles of sea, felt secure and for more than a century kept themselves aloof from the European politics. First of all, Washington Doctrine and then the Monroe Doctrine kept the Americans aloof from European internal affairs. This step made the America industrially strong, and ultimately she emerged as one of the most powerful nations of the world in the 20th century. So we can see that the geography of America also enabled it to become an undisputed leader in the American continent.